This is Manaus, a city of more than 2 million people and one of Brazil's most important industrial and trade areas. But it is tucked away deep in the Amazon rainforest. So why would one even come here? And what is there to do?
Spanish conquered the Amazon, so to say. They renamed the Rio Negro River and later in the 17th century fortified the city of Manaus. So after a major rubber bloom in the late 19th century, this became a major city, but it was nestled far away into the Amazon. As you can see, there's remnants of the Portuguese architecture, but there was also a lot of competition. The city now held an important place in the rubber trade. But what we were left with was a major economic hub in the middle of the Amazon, not connected to any other part of Brazil by road, and 3,490 kilometers away from the capital city.
The rubber boom, combined with the city's access to resources and the major river routes, meant that Manaus became a trade and manufacturing hub, encouraging many European families to move here in the late 19th century. This has contributed to the city's growth so much that today is the fourth richest city in Brazil. But this hasn't come without the normal inequalities of colonialism.
There's varying levels of restoration on these old colonial buildings. I think mostly probably has to do with who owns them, and also what they are, like the opera house, the libraries, all that's well maintained. Everything else, not so much.
While this influx of wealth and the current tourism boom has boded well for a few people, the large inequalities still do exist in Manaus, which has meant that crime rates here are as high as some of the major cities in Brazil. And the resource wealth has not trickled down to the average person, as can be seen once you leave the city centre.
See so many people wearing the bags on their fronts. You know that you need to be a bit careful. I wonder where all these buses are going to. Seem to be just other parts of Manaus, because Manaus actually isn't connected to road by any other part of Brazil. So everything flies in or comes down the river. Oh, tourist man. But if I'm being honest, as soon as I left the city centre, I haven't seen any other tourists. As you can see, those historical buildings, a lot of them are dilapidated and abandoned actually. This one here seems properly abandoned. Let's take a quick look as we go on the corner here. That's one brave man, just came out and straight away left his car to open and went somewhere else with the ignition on. So you really get a good look at the dualism here in Brazil. See all of those beautiful restaurants open. There are some quite expensive restaurants and quite full in just a few minutes down.